Hi everyone, it's me Indra. Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the derivative of parametric function. In this video we will learn about the differentiation of the parametric function as well as the basic concept of the parametric function. What is parametric functions and the examples of the parametric functions. Please watch this video till the end so that you will get so much information about the differentiation of the parametric function as well as the basic concept of the parametric function. Without wasting any further time, let's get started. This is our today's topic, derivative of the parametric function. Before moving the differentiation of the parametric function, first of all, let's define what is the parametric function. Let me write the definition of the parametric function. Let's take a function. Let's take a function y is equals to here f of x. Here the x is an input and the output of the f is here y. Here the function f is y equals to f of x. And this function y is equals to f of x is said to be parametric function. Parametric function. The function f of x is said to be the parametric function if both the variables, here the variable of this function f are x and y, if the both the variables, both x and y variables depends on the third variable, on the same third variable. If they depend on the same third variable, it is the definition of the parametric function. The function f of x is said to be the parametric function if the both the variable x and y are expressed, can be expressed on the same third variable. Then the function f of x is said to be the parametric function. And the third variable, this third variable on which the both the variable x and y expressed, then the third variable called as the parameter. Let's take a function. Let's take a function f of x is the same function, and the x is dependent. It is expressed in terms of the next parameter. Let's say t is the function of, let's say x is the function of the next parameter t, next variable t. And similarly y, here the variable y is also the function of the same variable t. Let's say this is u of t. Here the input variable x is a function of, it is the function of next third variable t. And the output variable y also the function of the same variable t, and here the t called as, it is the third variable, so it is called as the parameter. It is the parameter of the both the variable x and y. It is the basic concept of the parametric function. This is the definition of the parametric function. Here we are going to discuss about the differentiation process of the parametric function, how to differentiate the given parametric function. Here the differentiation process, let's take these functions, and here we are going to calculate the derivative of the original function. Here the original function is y is equals to here f of x. Its derivative with respect to the input variable is just dy over dx. It is the derivative of y with respect to x of this original function, and it can be written in terms of this t. uh, let's take the derivative of the output variable y with respect to t, because it is the function of y is a function of t, so we have to do the differentiation of y with respect to t, and it is divided by, it is same as I am going to express this dy by dx in terms of the third variable t, and the dx can be written as dx over dt. Here the result is dy over dt. This represents the derivative of the output function y with respect to the t, and similarly it is divided by the dx by dt. Dx by dt means derivative of the input variable x with respect to the same third variable t. It is equivalent. Dy by dx can be expressed in terms of the third variable, in terms of the parameter, as dy over dt all over dx over dt. But here the condition is this the differentiation, the derivative on the denominator should not be equals to 0. The dx over dt should not be equals to 0 because it is present in the denominator of this fraction, so it cannot be equals to 0. It is the rule, it is the way, this is the way for calculating the derivative of our original function, and the original function, our function is the parametric function. This is the rule for calculating the derivative of the parametric function. Let's take an example. Find out, the question is here, find dy over dx if the x is here 2a times t cube plus 5 and y is here 5a square times t square plus 7. Here we are going to calculate the derivative of y with respect to x, and the x and the y, both the variable x and y, are expressed in terms of the third variable t here. The third variable is t, so the parameter is here t. Here the both the, let me write here, here the x and the y both are dependent, are expressed in terms of the t, so the t is the third variable. Third variable is here t. It is called, also called as the parameter. We already defined the what is the parameter. Here the parameter is t, and so we can say that this function y is equals to f of x is the parametric function, because the both the x and y are expressed in terms of the third variable t here. So we can say the function y is equals to f of x is the parametric function here. And the rule for doing the derivative of the parametric function is, first of all, taking the derivative of both x and y with respect to the third variable. First step is taking the derivative of both x and y with respect to the third variable t. Let's take the function for x. X is here equals to 2a times t cube plus 5. Let's take its derivative with respect to the third variable. Here the third variable is t. Let's find out dx over dt first. Here the 2a is constant, so we can take 2a as a coefficient of the differential function. We can take this constant term in the front times the derivative of this t cube plus 5 with respect to t. Here we just use coefficient rule. Here we just use the coefficient rule. By the coefficient rule, we can take the number, the constant in the front is a coefficient, and this is equals to, let's calculate it, 2a times, here we can distribute this derivative machine d over dt over the addition by the law of the differentiation of the sum. Let's calculate it. This is same as d derivative of the function t cube with respect to the t plus derivative of 5 with respect to t. Here we just use, here in this step we just use the sum rule of derivative. Here we just use the sum rule. According to the sum rule, we can distribute this d over dt over the addition, and this can be further simplified as 2a times. Here we can use the power law, and let me write the here the something about the formula. The derivative of x raised to the power of n with respect to x, it is same as n times x raised to the power n minus 1. Please memorize this formula. This is very important formula. We already proved this formula. You can watch this video. I will provide the link of that video on the description box. I have already proved this formula in my previous video. So here is the same case. Derivative of t cube with respect to t is same as, here the power is 3 times t raised to the power of 1 decrement in the power 3 minus 1. Here we just use this formula plus, and remember the point, very important point, derivative of any constant number, any constant function is always 0. Here in this step we just use this formula. Derivative of x raised to the power of n with respect to x is just n times x raised to the power n minus 1, and it is valid for all n belongs in the set of the rational number. And the derivative of the constant function, here we also use the derivative of the constant, c refers the constant, with respect to any variable is always 0. Please remember this point also. Derivative of the constant is always 0. Let's simplify this. This is, here the t 3 minus 2 gives 2 t square, 3 times 2 gives 6 a and t square. Here we finally obtain the result of dx over dt is a 6a t square. This is the derivative of x with respect to the third variable t. Similarly, we can perform the same operations, same process on the variable y also. Let's take the y, variable y, which is here defined 5a square times t square plus 7. It is expressed in terms of the third variable t here. Let's calculate its derivative with respect to the third variable. Here the third variable is t. So calculating its derivative with respect to the third variable, this is 5a square, it is constant, so we can take the constant as a coefficient by the coefficient rule. So the derivative of the t square is just 2t plus the derivative of this 7 is 0. Yeah, this is 5 times 2 gives 10 a square times t. Therefore we finally obtain the value of the dy over dt is the 10 a square t. But our target is to calculate dy over dx, derivative of y with respect to x. Finally, dy over dx, derivative of y with respect to x, can be expressed in terms of the third variable t, in terms of the parameter t, is dy over dt all over dx over dt. We can divide both the numerator and the denominator by the same number dt here, and let's substitute the value dy over dt. Dy over dt has the value, what is the value of dy over dt? Here just 10 a square t divided by the value of the dx over dt is here, dx over dt is calculated here 6 a t square. Let's simplify this. Here the 10 over 6 can be reduced into the lowest term is the 5 over 3. A square over a gives just a, and this is a over t, 5a over t. So finally obtain here the value of the dy over the value of the dy over dx is a 5 over 3, 5a over 3t. This is the final answer, 5a over 3t. This is our final answer. Here we use the concept of the differentiation of the parametric function. And finally we solved this particular question, particular example by using that concept. And here we use so many rules of the differentiation, coefficient rule, sum rule, and this formula also we used here. Please memorize these rules and some very important formula on the derivative of a function. In our next video, we will discuss more about the derivative of the special type of the functions. Please keep watching, keep loving this channel. This much for today. Thank you.